I just realised that was the gang one, not the everyone one. It is, of course, an evening with everyone this week. So welcome, one and all, to Thursday night, an evening with everyone. In a few minutes, the link will be going live in various different places. It's on my Facebook page and the group and in the Boom Hut and everywhere I can think of to put it. You'll find the link. I'll also put it in the chat here. So if you want to come along and join us, make sure your camera's warmed up and your microphone's on, and you can come along and say hello. I can have up to 10 people on the screen now. It's growing and getting bigger and everything and stuff and lovely things. And there's already people here. So if you want to get in quick, and you can come along and say hello. You don't have to stay. You can stay and hang around if you like, or you can just pop in and say hello. But at the moment, I've already clicked through the names of everybody that's coming. There's people coming late. We've got Fox is saying A up, he says, because he was all northern like. We have Big Cubed here as well, and Edward has just popped in, as has Ross Medlock and Swigging Pig. See, they all come in just as the music finishes, just to give me a chance to click through the names. But joining me live on camera now tonight, we have, look, there's Jerry, last through standing. You see it? He's found some headphones.
And for once, I'm not eating, so yeah.
And he's not eating, but I'm sure he will be in a minute. We'll come back to him when he's eating. We also have Nat, the Dexterous Crafter, is here with us again.
Thank you, Mark.
Good evening. And we're privileged, we have Mr. Guru himself, Foxicles.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, everyone.
That's everybody. I found I've got new powers. StreamYard have... they're ever evolving. I can do things now, as well as I can obviously change the layouts of things, and I can make myself bigger and more important. But I can also move people around. I can do things like that now. I never used to be able to do that, but
why
now
does
I
you
can,
having
do
powers
things.
fill me with existential dread?
It will make you all dizzy and stuff and things. And now I can make different people bigger. So if we want to, we can't hide when I'm highlighting
Full
people.
Full telly screen.
You can't hide where you are now.
I'm in the corner now.
You're in the corner. I'm not going to put you front and centre all the time because you like it too much.
Nobody puts Foxy in the corner.
Well, there's four of us, so someone's going to be in the corner. We're all going to be in the corners. That's the way corners work.
You keep to your corner, and I'll keep to mine.
Right, let's have a look. As well as that, we have Dan says, I may join in the future, but I need to get a backdrop sheet first. It's far too chaotic right now for sharing. Chaotic, he's good. I've tidied up a bit. Look, it's a little bit tidier.
A bit.
So, a little bit tidier.
Comment.
Yeah. Eric says that Jerry's background is cleaner than Chris's. Yeah, but Jerry tidied his completely like a month ago.
It's actually gone a bit awry because I've got 3 PCs on my desk at the moment for work, so I'm trying to work around those.
Ghost Rider says full house tonight. It's not quite enough. Full house would be 10 people, and I've never had 10 people. But it might happen. You never know. What time is it now? It's not quite 5 minutes past is when the links go live, so you can all join in that.
You've only just started. You're already saying what time is it?
Yeah, I don't know what time it is. I don't know what time. I should have a big clock somewhere in the middle of my screen. I said clock.
I was going to say Paul's not here, so.
B Cubed is waving at everybody because he can't be chewed doing individual hellos. Chewed? Is that a northern thing? I can't be chewed doing that.
No, I've never heard that.
I mean, bothered. Am I bothered? I can understand.
I can think of another word.
That's a new one to me. Mayhem is saying that Dexterous Crafter and Model Making Guru are bringing some class to the stream. And Last Through Standing is directing traffic.
In all fairness, I would take offence at that. But
yeah, I'm offended. I never bring class to anything. How dare you, Brett?
He didn't say it was good class. He said just that's.
Could say Helen's class has the class.
Shane's here. Good evening, Chris, and everyone. Hope you are keeping well. We are indeed. Thank you very much for asking.
Evening to everybody.
Good evening.
Spring Glue says, what? No round window? No, they're all the same shaped windows. I do have the traditional brandy to keep.
I haven't got any alcohol here at all.
It's always a good idea when you're doing
I do have alcohol, but I can't touch it because I've got microscopic decals to deal with. That's never a good combination.
This half of the Falcon's lovely, and this half, I don't know what happened to that. It's just...
Can I just point out, I don't know if you'll see it, but on the end of... I can't even pick it up, hang on. Joke's dead, never mind. Oh, no, hang on.
What? We're waiting now.
I'm trying to pick up a decal to show you, but I can't even pick it up. It's so small. So never mind.
Oh, this is going to end so
It's
well.
it's like the size of a rice.
Decals, please us.
Lee Eagles is here, hoping everybody is well and happy.
Hello.
Yeah. Gang is more like a gaggle. Yes, the gang is more like a gaggle. I'll give you that. Yes. Yeah.
B3 says it's kind of a Welsh thing.
It does say it's a Welsh thing. Yes.
Yeah,
No, yeah, but-
that's lovely.
Skullfish says a crumple.
For any
I
reason,
don't know
or
what that is either.
any reason why I said that, or it just felt like it.
I don't know. I'm assuming that that's another thing about am I bothered?
Am I bothered?
Maybe you can't be crumpled about it. I don't know.
I
Is that?
can't be crappled.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Nobody
That
knows.
must be a very northern thing then.
Or it might be
I've never heard that one before
another
either.
name for the gang.
Anyway, Welsh isn't northern. Welsh is kind of Midlands.
Well, it is, but Skullfish is like right up north.
Yeah,
See,
Welsh isn't
Nat
northern.
does this. Nat knows the names of
Oh,
people
I
and
know that.
everything. I haven't got a clue. I don't know where people are, what their real names are, or anything about them really. So I'm rubbish.
Wales is basically like Birmingham or something. It's not northern at all. Unless you're dad and you come from near Chester, but then Chester's not really Wales. So
No,
Not really.
not really.
Yeah.
Apparently there's spiders behind me, but I'm not going to look. So
ooh, spider.
yes, the Monday night e-model stream may have ended slightly abruptly when I got called away to deal with a slight spider emergency.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I've got to put myself back in that. I like that corner. I'm going to stay up there.
But the thing was that I was saying on the stream last night, but nobody would have seen it. But the thing was that when the show finished, you guys obviously saw the end of the show and it finished, and that was it. What happened was that we tend to stay and hang out for like 10 15 minutes to say our goodbyes. So Chris said, I'm just going to go and he went, and me and Colin are sat there, and all we can see is Chris's empty chair and he's screaming and shouting in the background for like 15 minutes.
Oh, bless
It
her.
was.
So I did say to Chris, was it a massive, how many, was it like an invasion of spiders? And he went, no, it was just one, but it was really big.
It was fairly large as far as they go. But she's
Yeah.
probably watching downstairs, so we're going to get in trouble if we keep talking about them. So let's not.
Oh, okay.
Big Cube is saying that Welsh is very much not the Midlands. Fox, behave. It is. It's in the middle.
It is.
It's west
It's
It's,
off to one side of middle.
it's
but
like if you look at England, it's where the boobs would be. And Anglia is like the button. Yeah. You see what I mean?
it's definitely in the middle-ish. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not. It's like
From
right
Blue says
on the
Nat
west
thinks
coast.
everyone's up north. Yeah, that's pretty fair.
Me and you're going to fall out, David.
Who's David?
You, David.
Bungalow.
I don't know.
You can't
these
use
things.
proper names because nobody knows them.
Yeah, it's very confusing. Graham M is here saying good evening, everyone.
Hi,
See, you're
Graham.
going to tell me now that Graham M's name isn't Graham. It's just going to confuse me. His name's probably Brian or something.
His real name's Bob Dobalina. That's just his stage name.
It's okay. Mine's not Jerry, so
Well, this is true. We did know this. I did know that for something. I can't remember.
Wait, did
why.
I know that? I don't know if I know that.
yeah, you did.
I think
Yeah,
Jerry
I
was the
probably
middle
already
name,
forgot.
wasn't it, or something?
Sorry?
Is Jerry a
Yeah.
middle name?
No, Jerry's a nickname.
Oh, just
Crap, now you've got me wondering what the hell your real name is because I've already forgotten. I just know Jerry.
Yeah, as do most people. Hence why I just go by it.
I am though that bad with names. I really am
No,
crap
it
with names.
actually causes more confusion if I use my real name with certain people because they have no idea, especially if I'm on the phone, because they have no idea who it is.
Is it because your real name's actually Osbert?
No.
Is that why you don't use Osbert? Is that what I've just lost that.
if we
decal.
guess your name, have you got to tell us?
No, don't.
So is it Harry?
No.
Okay, somehow I got this decal off the sheet and it for no reason pinged from there to over there.
Is that where it's got to go?
It literally is that. That's a massive one. This is a massive one. This is the kind of size I'm dealing with right now. I'm doing all these little things, and there's millions
Yay.
of them, and they tend to ping like nobody's business.
You're going to get like 4 of them done.
Yeah, probably. I mean, that on there so far is about an hour's work. So.
I've got nice flat-bladed tweezers that I use for decals. They're great for holding onto them and not pinching them and such stuff.
I
Yeah.
bet Nat knows Jerry's real name.
I don't actually. I was trying to think if he's told me, but I knew it wasn't his real name, but for the life of me, I can't remember. If he's
I think
told
it's-
me.
I think it's like a Morse thing where he's so horrified by his actual name that he never uses it. Not Endeavour, is it?
Jacqueline's here saying hi from a sleepy me and Kevin.
Hey, Jacqueline.
Hello.
Good evening.
BQ saying, obviously the pair of you no longer need patronage. No, it's in the
No,
middle,
everyone
but you can call it wherever you like. Honest, it's fine.
Yeah. It's not in the Midlands. Who said it was in the Midlands? I didn't say it was in the Midlands. I never said such a thing. Wasn't me. Shut up, Chris.
We have a brief spid has arrived.
Arrived.
Right, Tony.
It's arrived.
And he's not cooking, and he's not got a chicken
He's
cactus.
down there now. Look,
I'm not cooking today because I am waiting for my curry alarm to say, "Hey, your curry's ready. Go and collect it."
That's the best kind of alarm.
Oh,
we should bring you up.
Yeah, but it's not a
You can
cactus
stay until
curry, is
that
it?
arrives, and then you can stay while you're
It's
eating it.
not
That's
cactus
fine. We don't
curry.
care.
No, it's not. It is. I'm being incredibly boring. It's a chicken korma, but because I like chicken.
Ooh.
It's
So
a bit
10
boring,
XP
but
for
yeah.
that.
I'm not-
Scott
I'm
from
not
the Jump Works is here saying good
Spice
evening.
to burn your mouth out.
hey, Scott.
So,
We're having guesses from the peanut gallery. Skullfish is guessing that your name is Tom.
No.
Damn.
I see that the weather has taken a turn for the colder, and you can tell because Nat's hair has gone from red to blue.
Is that
Yeah, it's
why,
gone
is
so
it?
definitely cold.
It's I don't know what the weather's like with you guys, but we've had sort of drizzly weather here today, where it's been dry the past few.
Kenneth's
But
in.
I've seen. I saw a video earlier. My ex-temp from Glasgow, and it was absolutely hammering down in Glasgow.
Yeah, it's been pretty nice to hear this evening.
It was, yeah, it's been raining mostly all on and off all day here in Edinburgh, so
Yeah.
it's cloudy as
It looks brighter
brighter
there than
than
it is here. I
I
don't
know.
understand it. I don't get it.
it's quite dark outside at the moment, or quite overcast. But
Is that a
some of
fake picture you got up there with a light behind it?
No,
It's a northern thing, Chris. The further north you go, it's like being in Alaska, where there's hardly any nighttime and all daylight. Or vice
But
versa.
no, it's night time all the time, isn't it? That's not the way it works.
don't. I
No, that's
hate
one of the
it.
different radio stations. Night time, all the time.
I do just like it sometimes in the summer when you try to go to bed and at like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, you look out the window and it's still bright daylight.
Oh, I love that.
That's
Oh,
the drawing.
Wouldn't be having that.
And then sort of like at full winter time when you sort of get out of work at 5:30, it's pitch black, and it's been pitch black since about 3:30.
Oh, I
No,
hate
the best.
Graham
When's
wants
the
a
time
proper
of your
trending
work?
model maker name.
Yeah.
He's asking for suggestions. So Graham M wants a proper. Is it going to be model making Graham or something?
Do not
Oh,
include
no.
the word model making.
No.
Not another person with model making. Oh,
model making Graham M.
Sounds
So whenever
about
you
right,
want
yeah.
whenever you want to at anybody that's whose name starts with model making in chat, you have to go through like
Yes. Or just
And
just
Fox
model
has fallen
making,
over.
double N, so it's model making.
Has Fox fallen over because he got someone was going to call themselves model making?
He spoke a
Kenneth
minute
here just
ago,
popped
but
in to
then
say
got
hello to Scott. So you can just talk to Scott. That's fine. Not a problem.
So
Is
while it's
your internet rubbish today, Fox?
no, I don't know what happened there. Clearly it's your fault.
I haven't forgotten about your handles.
Yeah.
I'm,
Full
waiting,
handles.
I'm waiting on new drive belts for my lathe coming. I need my drive belts are knackered, so I've ordered some new ones and I'm waiting for them turning up. So
No, that's fine. Like I say,
I
there's
haven't
no
forgotten.
rush. There's no rush. Thank you.
Mayhem says his proper name is Nathaniel.
No,
It's Tarquin.
Damn it. We will get there.
See, to me, you look like a Hubert.
You look like a right Hubert, you do. Hello, Kenneth.
Dave's in with the wrong
Oh,
account
now.
saying evening all. Good evening, Dave.
No,
Um,
I think Jerry looks more like a sort of Brian Blessed kind of with that beard going.
I'm a bit
Brian
idiot at the moment, so it does need a trim tonight, but that's later on.
Okay. Ghost Rider's asking me where the origami book is tonight. It's over somewhere over there. I did some origami last night. Look, I built a ball cube.
Yeah,
It
I
did look
didn't
really
know
good.
how that went.
Is that the beginner one there, Chris?
I did an Enterprise as well, but it fell apart a little bit. 'cause that's the dish for the Enterprise, and that's the rest of it. That is
Oh, I missed it.
sort of Enterprise-ish.
Right.
But
That's
yeah,
kind of cool. That's cool.
you'll have to. I've got a picture of it all together in the gallery tonight. We'll have a look at that. But yeah, B Cube's asking if you're talking about fork handles.
Four handles.
Fork handles.
But was it
Hang about. I've
was
got-
it in the gross group?
I haven't done that. I haven't put a full candle
with the
sting
four
in yet.
candles that were four candles and four candles.
Cubert says Mayhem. No, that's probably not Cubert. If it wasn't Cubert, it's not going to be Cubert. Look, in the last 2 minutes, it's got darker outside
I was
Jerry's
just
house. Look,
thinking that.
It has.
it's got darker.
All right, let me see if this works.
I'm on
Oh, that's it.
There you go.
Oh, he's cheating.
Uh-huh.
He's playing
I've got
with
a light.
lights.
It's special effects in Jerry's studio.
Very special effects.
Dave's back as his proper account. He says, I did sneak in, but Scott banned me. See? There you go.
Yay. feel compelled
B3
to point
says,
out-
B3 with an H.
I feel compelled to point out the tiny Duke I'm applying right now is the Champion Spark Plugs logo. Just for the from
So-
things hunters out
The
there.
bow tie shaped one.
The what?
The one that's shaped a bit like a bow tie.
Yes, with red and black.
Yeah.
Just for the little Easter egg Falcon aficionados out there.
Eric's saying that, hi Butcher, I need to learn to ride a scooter, that model. That could be
Yeah,
a
he
new
does.
nickname. It's a bit long for a nickname, but yeah.
It's funny. Dave needs to learn to ride a scooter as well. Hey. I just realised
We have an extra joining us. We have Dan, who said he wasn't going to join, but then he joined.
Hi, Dan.
Said the background was okay, so this is what you have.
Oh yeah, I mean, look, I got this background, so you know.
I just realised I have no idea where the lid for my airbrush is.
I haven't seen it.
I've actually got a mental image in my head of Chris's.
Have you checked the freezer?
Being a big circular table full of all this stuff and just like a little hole in the middle where he sits and swivels around on his chair. Like a
Nothing
bundle.
like that at all. No, there's only three sides of me. I need the escape over that way past the screen.
I always
But,
thought it kind
right,
of-
Dan has joined us, so I'm going to put Dan on the big screen because I can.
Okay.
welcome. Tell us
Hey.
about yourself and things and stuff. Anything you want the public to know.
Well, I live in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, basically middle of nowhere in a state that most people can't even point out on a map. And,
Dakota, not allowed in the south bit of it. I don't know.
Is it
Yeah,
that one that's got the word Dakota across the top of it? You can probably see it on the map.
it's the lower one.
I'm
of
going to
the
guess
two.
it's somewhere just below North Dakota.
This is the state that has Mount Rushmore in it.
That's
Oh,
not the one that's getting all
wow.
the
So-
storms at the moment, is it? It's nowhere near that.
No storms.
Because
at the
I know
moment,
that's in
know.
America land, so it must be close.
Yeah. But
It
there,
must be, yeah, it's in the-
yeah, it's yes, we're very small country. It's very easy to travel from one end to the other. It's
Yeah.
couple day trip.
Well, as long as you're okay, that's all right. That's the important thing.
Oh yeah, it's actually a quite lovely day. It's just sort of warm.
I assume
And,
it's like sort of mid-afternoon there or something then, or
Yeah, it is 2:15 in the afternoon.
cool.
So
Oh,
yeah,
lovely.
your
Daylight
streams
hours.
actually wind up quite nice for me.
Yeah, that's a good time, isn't it?
Okay, I'm having thoughts now that my the lid for my airbrush is going to be in the bag of garbage that I will, when I clear my airbrush, it's gone in there. I'm going to have to empty it later on.
Probably.
I hate doing that.
BQ says that Fox probably thinks it's in the Midlands.
Probably.
What? Yeah, it's in the middle of somewhere.
The Midwest.
Yeah.
Just near Birmingham, mate.
Papa Smurf is here saying evening, folks. Good evening, Mr. Smurf.
Evening Smurfage.
Hi, Amy.
Dave's saying that riding's okay. It's just he needs to learn how to bounce.
And not face plant.
Yeah. Well, if he's bounced off his face, he might land on his feet again. It could happen.
While I was looking for my airbrushed lid, the decals disappeared. Excellent. I'm not having a good night tonight, am I? The decals just vanished. Oh, it's on my finger. There it is.
That's
Hey,
it. Hold your hands because it's probably stuck to your hands.
it's on my thumb. It's on my thumb there. Look.
There it is.
Ah,
That's not your airbrush lid though, is it?
No, I don't know where that's gone.
That's my curry alarm. Good people, I will bid you farewell for the moment, and I will be back.
Enjoy it, Smith.
Lunch.
Bye bye.
yeah.
Eat all.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Dinner.
There we go. And then we're back down. So there's definitely room. There's room for more. LD is here saying that the Fox the Falcon is looking dapper.
Thank you very much, dude.
Dapper's
yes.
a word that we don't get used around.
I
very
know. I
much
like
anymore.
the word dapper.
It is nice. It makes me think it's wearing a suit or something. You know, it's proper dressed up.
Yeah.
Dad's about Scaly Bottles.
Hey, Dad.
He's been around for a little while. He
Hey,
said they're
Dad.
called nipples, Andy. I don't know what
mate.
he's talking about though. I
Nibbles,
missed out at the
full
beginning of
Emma.
that conversation.
Uh,
I dread to think when it comes to Andy.
Are we talking about Nat's old stream again?
I don't think we're doing no. She'd just gone back to the right colour, and now you've made her go red again. It's going to be
Yeah.
months.
Oh,
All that effort for this tiny decal.
Should have wound me up earlier than that.
Mark 3Bs is here saying good evening all. Good evening, Mark.
How many bees?
3.
Cool. Just checking. It's the magic number.
Just like B cubed. It's got 3. Was that 3 or is that sort of 9? I don't know. I'm never sure.
B cubed is B by B by B.
So there's lots of Bs.
All
Whereas
bees.
3Bs is just 3 Bs.
All the bees.
Ah.
Can't believe I lost
Grano
the
Man
legend
says,
airbrush.
I have a headset like Dan's, obviously a man of good taste, as well as having an excitant first name. I think he means excellent, and it could be. I don't know, but yes. Grano Man is also a Dan, so that's why he says that.
Quite a man down.
I know that one.
Yes,
That's a
as
name
such,
I know.
yes.
See?
See, when you said
Bee yet.
when Dan first joined us and you said, and here's Dan, I was like, when did Dan become American? What? And then I realised it wasn't that Dan. I'm like, oh, okay.
Ah, dear.
no, this is the.
Eric's asking where did Nat
You're
go?
the new Dan.
Is that because she blended into a chair?
You know what? And I was thinking earlier, you know what? I've come in because I've actually missed coming on with you guys. And I'm quickly losing that thought.
Missed. You don't get paid
How
much, do you,
long
Nat?
have you spent on this stream,
No.
Nat? Really?
Say that again.
How long have you been spending coming to these streams? And you've only just worked that out now?
I thought you might
Yeah.
have been.
I
noticing
forgot.
about
I was going to
stuff.
put the link in the chat. I'll do it now. It was only a quarter of an hour ago that I was going to
Yeah,
do
I went
that.
over
So
to the
I've
Blue
done
Hut
it,
and found
I
it.
think. If it's worked, then the link will be appearing in the chat there live for you. All you have to do is click on it, and then you can join in even easier than what Dan did when he had to find it elsewhere.
Yeah.
It's now there for you live, so there's no excuses. Graham says, watching Fox the other day, I was sure the Falcon White was almost beige, but it's perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a warm off-white. The colour doesn't come through on a crappy webcam, unfortunately. It doesn't even come through when I film it.
It's so dependent on the lighting that you have
Mhm.
next to it and stuff and things. So
Yeah, it's a nice warm off-white. Very light taupe, perhaps, if you're feeling very 1980s.
Like cake, did you say?
Like taupe.
I like cake.
I like cake as well. Can't have it,
Sarah
but I
Jane
like-
saying to leave Nat alone, but yeah, it wasn't
Thank
me.
you, Sarah Jane.
It was Jerry, who we still haven't guessed his name yet.
That's like asking a cat not to catch the fly that's in the window.
Is it Nigel?
No.
No, it's not. What?
No, not Nat. I know Nat's name's Nat, but it's not. It's Jerry's name that isn't
I
Jerry
didn't know
that
Nat
we're
was
trying to
short for
guess.
Nigel. This is my wife, Nigel. Hello. Oh dear.
We are joined by a gopher,
Hello, Ross.
indeed.
Hello.
It's been a while. Hello and
Yeah.
welcome. It's Ross, of course.
Well, I've had a few illnesses to deal with, so I've not been on for quite some time.
Not a problem. All the more pleasant to see you after it's been a while. I'll put you front and centre as well, so we can see your big pile of stuff behind you that scares
That
people.
is an impressive stash.
That's only a
That's
bit of
only
it.
part-
It gets worse than that, but yeah.
That's a sector of the stash.
Ah,
Yeah.
Quadrant.
Yeah,
I feel so much better.
should be on or something. So yeah, I mean, I've just recently been recovering from a heart attack, so
Oh, wow.
Oh dear.
Not good.
Yeah, so
yeah.
we were aware that there were problems in the household, shall we say? But it's nice to see that you're recovering and getting back with it again.
Yep, absolutely.
yeah. Well, so I've just now started prepping again with models and been slowly working on this little fella.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just don't do Revell kits because that won't help you at all.
It's
I've been through
almost half a
attack,
horse.
don't do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
these
sort of half a
storm
horse.
cars-
So Fox will get excited when he sees that.
What was that? Half a horse? What?
No, it's the Griff
Oh,
Rider.
I've just finished.
Oh, jolly good. You're doing Warhammers. That's perfect.
Oh,
for it.
wow.
It's
Oh,
half a
wow.
warhammer.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Just
One of the
finished.
few models that has a completely random base on it.
Dreadnought.
Ooh, nice.
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 Oh,
Wow.
Venerable Dreadnought, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little
Right.
friend of
Oh,
mine.
that's great.
It is venerable.
There's the bigger one there.
That's a bit big deal.
Wow.
Chris is making all the right noises, but he doesn't know what they are.
I don't know what they are. They're models. They're nice
Chris-
and painted and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
Chris
they're-
is just
Um,
doing.
I'm sort of edging over to Steve where he says that Ross has got so many boxes of Greeblies, I'm jealous.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at that.
And then
Predator,
there's that one
Predator.
which is recent as well.
Nice.
That's a good looking color scheme you got going with the red and that deep blue.
Yeah, well, it's basically using Vallejo metallic colours.
Is it an actual
So
proper
it's sort of like building
colour
a
scheme,
small
or is it
little
just
It's
is it
more
sort
like
of
the original
recognised by
colour.
Warhammer World?
Yeah, that's the
Well,
Ultramarine.
that's the good thing about Warhammer. You can generally do whatever you like.
Yeah, it's more the
Oh
original
yeah, I'm
colour
not.
scheme for them
I'm
as well.
absolutely one for doing what you like.
And then
Hence
there's
the
that one, which I've also.
yeah. I think I can't tell people that you've got to go by existing colour
So
schemes.
it's sort of like
Yeah.
I-
When are you going to finish that, Chris?
at some point, I've been doing a little
Yeah.
bits here and there, but yeah.
well, now that you
Yeah.
actually mentioned that,
Uh-oh.
Oh dear, I'm
What's
getting a
he
little bit
fishing?
nervous now.
I do have.
Oh, get in. Good lad.
There's
Have you got an
another one
idea
for
as to
the-
what type of orange digital
That
camera
one
you're
is
going to be
actually
doing
going
on
in the
it?
same colour scheme as the rest of them.
Oh, that'll be very nice.
This is, of course, correct.
Ray's here from
No,
Malta.
if we go
Good
with
evening, Ray.
metallic blues
Hey,
and
Ray.
that lot, so
That is going to look nice, Ross.
Mayhem says another face to the name. No, Ray, no,
It's
it's
just
not a new
very
name. This is yeah.
pardon?
Ray says it's very hot today. It's 35 degrees C. That is a bit warm.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not been that warm here at the moment.
Let me hit Google and see what an equivalent is.
Hot.
It's about 75, 80 degrees, I think.
The,
Something.
the equivalent to 35 degrees C is 35 degrees C because you should just use the right measurements.
Yeah. Probably about
Although I
90
think for
degrees.
Dan, that will probably be cold to him.
No, he's
Philip's
he's-
here, Primetime Modelling. Good evening, Philip.
He's Dakota, not Arizona.
Dad's a bit conflicted by your model kits. He says red, yeah, blue, no. The fact that you're doing red and blue, I think, might have confused him a little bit.
That's like a puppy with 2 tennis balls. He's like, oh, what?
Graham is saying, good evening, Gover. I've been recovering from the same for 18 months. Modelling has been great therapy. And Big Cube says, I know you're holding something up, but I can't see it. That's exactly the idea. Well done. Yeah.
I just like mixing me. Hello.
Everyone's saying hello to everybody. Everyone's saying hello to everybody. Russell's here. Just had a Revel
Very
132nd Tornado kit that turned up with no instructions or decals. That's interesting. I take it was a new one. It's not like from a third-party seller or something, or is it an old kit or a new kit, or is it
Normally,
is
the
it
only
worth going
time you
back to
get
Revel
that-
and saying, "Hey, where's my stuff?"
Yeah, normally the only
There's
time
a
you get
picture
that
of the
is when
front
you're
of the
doing
box in there.
Most often when if you get a test shot from a manufacturer, that's how you get them. But that's very rare that you get that unless you're in well with the manufacturer. I've just noticed on the instructions, they're actually completely incorrect in one spot. Not very well done there, Bandai.
What have you got? What?
The instructions are missing out a complete greeble on the diagram on the back. It says put this little decal here, but that little decal is actually where there's a big greeble.
Are you sure you're not reading it?
Yes. No, they've actually got a slight error on the instructions.
I
I'm still
think
gonna
you
put-
might be reading it wrong.
I'm still going to put a decal there because I don't care. So
You rebel fox.
yes, China don't care.
Right, let's go to that view again. Let's go there. There we go. Oh, it's moved me around because I put Fox on the big screen. It's put him in that corner. That's my corner. I'm having that corner. I'm going to go back up there. I like that corner.
I was just getting comfy in that corner. There's less
I
creatures.
feel comfy in this
you wanna
corner.
be in the corner?
I don't know.
I'm gonna have
Right.
to-
Don't forget, everybody, as it says across the bottom of the screen, but I can't point down at the bottom of the screen because I'm not at the bottom anymore, but across the bottom of the screen is a thing saying to go and join the Gross Group. So thank you, Dan. Yes, join the Gross Group on Facebook and then post your pictures up in it, and then in a few minutes I'll go across to it and you'll be able to see it, your pictures.
Actually, I'm just going to post one, so handy.
Russell says it's a new kit, not from E-Models, but a reissue, I think. I'd
Okay.
still say go back to where you got it from, as long as you haven't hid it in your stash for 10 years or something, you know.
Yeah, because that's either it's a test shot or it's somebody's just sold you some
Yeah.
nonsense in it and put it in a
Just-
bag.
Terrible quality control.
Yeah, that's not what you get from an actual shot.
LD is asking the chat folks, are the new Games Workshop Necrons out yet? I don't know. That's why you didn't ask me, because I don't know. But
No,
Did I
meant
say
to,
hello
yeah.
to Ray? Yes, I did. I think I did.
the Indomitus box was released, but you won't get any new stuff probably until October when they release the new codexes. And then you'll get a few things out then as well.
There we go.
Am I the only person that thinks it should be codices
And Kodai.
and not the codexes, which grammatically wouldn't be correct?
Yeah.
The coterie.
books. It's just stuff, innit? Stuff, things.
Codexulations.
K-pop
Rulebooks.
Mummy Barker is here. Now, it's probably Tommy.
Hey, Tommy.
We assume it's Tommy, but if it isn't, if it's Pip, then hello to anybody here. But welcome. Dad thinks it's Tommy. He says hi, Tommy.
Dad knows all.
Oh, we've got a new name in chat. We've got Mama Smurf. Are you anything to do with Papa Smurf? Because if you're not, that's just really strange.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that you're related, but you know, it's fine. Welcome.
Hi, Mama Smith.
LD says, call it the new rule book.
Yeah. There you go.
No, because
It's a
that's a whole
game.
different book.
It's a
That's a
rule.
whole
Yeah.
different book.
Yeah, it's not. No.
The rule book's a whole different thing. You can't do that. That just gets even more
Mayhem says,
confusing.
them books will have to know what's in them. Yeah. And yes, it is Tommy. There we go. See, we were right. Russell says, Revel is sending them. Should be here in a fortnight. That's all right then. As long as you get them. That's. You can be you can't be building it because you haven't got the instructions, but you can look at it for a little while for a fortnight
Yeah.
and imagine how things might go together. Or you could ask Steve, ask B3 how to build it, because he'll just tell you how to put things together and it'll be fine.
Exactly.
It might not look like it does on the box, but it'll look pretty good.
Cares? It'll be yours. That's what matters.
Kenneth's still here saying hi, Tommy. And Mama Smurf is saying yes. Mama and Papa Smurf are happy together. Papa Smurf says, better be careful what I say now. There was never a Mama Smurf, was there?
No.
Not officially.
I mean,
You had Smurfette.
I'm pretty sure that's Smurfette in the picture.
Yeah, with some photoshopping. Yeah,
I
believe
can
so,
proudly state I never watched the Smurfs.
Well, you must have
Proudly.
seen that. You're aware of the Smurfs, though.
I'm aware of the Smurfs. I may have had a big 3 foot, 4 foot tall stuffed Smurf when I was a kid for some reason. I didn't choose it.
What? No, I'm not going to go there.
I won it at Pontins one summer holiday.
Vincent's here, Mr. Lotham Model Making. See, that's another name I know. See, there
Hey,
you
Vincent.
We're getting there. Hi, Vin.
Right, I've just had to fudge where a decal goes and made it up, and now every canon Star Wars fanatic is going to go bananas at me.
go. Well, that's because you did it wrong.
That's because the instructions were wrong.
I bet you just did it wrong. I bet.
I did it perfectly.
That's it. Cannot speak, cannot lie, folks.
but Fox
Yellow.
Bandai. Fox Bandai.
Yeah, who do you think's right? That's the real question.
Me. Well, no, I'm comparing the physical thing to the diagram. It's not the same. It's wrong.
Yeah, I bet
I'm
you're looking at
shocked.
the wrong page or turn it upside down or
I
something.
bet the photo is from an earlier rendition of
Yeah.
it, maybe.
I don't know. It's like finding Flash on a Bandai kit. You just go like, boo.
Yeah, that's really kind of shocking.
I don't know.
Jacqueline's off. She says she'll catch up with Nat tomorrow evening. She's off to bed. Good night, Jacqueline.
Good
Hi,
night.
Jacqueline. See you
Bye.
tomorrow.
Eric Graham says crazy hurricane in the Gulf coming, heading over Louisiana, 98 miles an hour, sustained winds of 132 mile an hour gusts.
That's quite
Wow.
quick and nasty.
That's
That's a
probably
little
the
bit-
storm that Chris was thinking of.
Yeah,
Yes,
I was
they say
looking
people-
at Reddit earlier on today, and there was some guy on there saying that he'd been playing the computer game and hadn't noticed and missed out on all the news stuff. And when he turned it off, it was like, you haven't got time to get anywhere. It's like, you've got to go now because it's like going to get to you very, very soon. And he was just asking for advice on Reddit about how quick is it moving? Is it worth me getting in the car and driving away now? Or is it better for me to stay in the home? And people were giving him, it's travelling at 15 mile an hour or something, so you're okay to drive away from it, but he couldn't get any petrol, so he went back home and people were telling him, barricade up, and he was giving us sort of live reports every so often saying,
Oh,
look,
gosh.
Wow.
it's here now, I'm in the eye of the storm, I've made it through the first bit, but it's quite scary.
Why didn't you just flee the moment you knew it was heading towards him and just not look back like a normal person rather than go on the internet and talk about it?
Well, I think it was the case of, is it safe to drive away from it? Because if it's coming at 135 mile an hour, then you're not
Yeah.
going to be able to drive away from it, and you might be better off in your house than you are in your car.
True, but if you make the,
American.
but if you make the decision like several hours before to just get the hell out of there and just
Well, it wasn't
hightail
several
to
hours
Austin.
before. It was sort of live when the thing was getting there. He just found out about it because he'd been busy playing computer games.
was-
And
There you go. Then you see, if you'd actually bothered to watch the news and stay in tune with the world,
well, yeah, but he was distracted
Under a
by
digital rock.
computer games.
unless he was playing a decent game, of course, depends.
I can't remember what he said he was playing, but it was something that obviously caught him busy for a
It's
little
like
while.
Call of Duty or Fortnite or something. Then he's an idiot. If it's not, if it's something decent, he's playing Skyrim or Fallout.
He might have been
then
playing Destiny or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd
We'll
be
say he was
alright.
playing Destiny. Then you'll be liking him.
He'll be all right then. In that case, it's fully justified.
Quano Man says Chris said he did it wrong. Fox says he did it perfectly. I think they should meet in the middle and say Fox did it perfectly wrong.
I did it wrongly perfect.
Edward's been in 175 mile per hour for 8 hours. That's not pleasant.
Yeah, I knew a girl like that once.
Dave says that's normal wind speed in Dad's cave.
Literally below the belt.
That's where the wind comes from. Yeah, definitely below the belt. Yeah. Dave's giggling, and Dad says it's true, but thanks.
He's not wrong, but thanks.
Sprue and Glue's asking Dave for a sticker, but Dave hasn't got any left at the moment. He's got a new logo thing. He's obviously got to get new stickers made up for his new logo.
Wait, who's got stickers now for what? With what logo? What? Who? What?
I don't know, Dave. He's got a new logo. You've not seen it? Look, it's there.
What's that model? It's tiny.
It's
It's
the
like
same
this,
name.
Couple of
It's
meat
big on my.
cleavers.
I can't see it. I was like, I can't see that.
That's as big as I can get it.
Oh, hang on. You do it on there. Okay. Oh yeah, I was looking at the screen, not the big telly. Well, I keep forgetting. I never
Have
need
you
to.
tried looking at that decal with your eyes that see the big things?
Yeah, I've got my telescope on, so I can't see anything beyond like that. All I can see is tiny decals and tardigrades, and everything else is just blurred.
Okay. Speed's back. He says, I have curry. You're welcome to come on telly and eat it with us. We don't mind. It's fine.
Yeah, it makes a change. It's usually me that's eating.
I'm not sure why Shane's saying I didn't have a radio cassette. I had to put the cassette player next to the radio. What? You're recording things off the radio for things? What?
That's probably
I
illegal.
remember doing that, but I haven't done that for like 30 years. So,
Yeah,
you know.
there's a context there that. Shane Young's earlier mentioned I can remember recording the Smurfs song off the radio on
Right.
Top 40 on Sunday evenings back in the 70s. I
Yeah,
didn't
that
think
was,
the Smurfs were around in the
I can't
70s.
remember
I
who it
thought they
was.
were
It-
like mid 80s when they came
Who
out.
was the bloke that was singing with the Smurfs? It was like
Maybe that was
Father
just
someone or
here.
something, wasn't it?
You have to remember the Smurfs were a Belgian comic strip for like 40 years before we even knew about them. So I'm pretty sure. I know they were Belgian because they've got a very French Belgian style to them, the comic strip.
It's like
Ah.
Asterix and Tintin. Those were all like the French ones, and then they
Yeah.
came out.
We have people appearing. We've got the broken
Hey,
Reagan
Adam.
modeler, who's
He's
slightly
so
less
broken.
broken, hopefully.
He's slightly less
Hey.
broken, but he's still a broken man.
And for the
For
first time
numerous
ever,
reasons.
I'm able to get more than 6 people on a stream. I can have 7. Look, Ross is back.
Hey,
Right.
Yeah, my taxi decided it was going to go for a crash because I spoke to Nat earlier and it was working fine. And then Australia.
So it's Nat's fault.
Don't blame me.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice one.
Papa Smith says he thinks it was Father Abraham. Well, if anyone should know, then yes, I'm sure that's correct, yeah. Vincent says Tintin is not French.
Yeah, Tintin's Belgian. Who said he was French?
Sorry. I apologise to all the Belgians out there.
Asterix was French.
Like,
Asterix was great. I used to love
But,
Asterix.
but if you look at things like the Smurfs and Tintin by Hergé, and you've got Asterix, Vygotsky, and Uderzo, they all have that very Gallic style of drawing cartoons. There's just a certain style of French have. A lot of banging going on somewhere.
Wasn't D'Artagnan French as well? Like Lost Years of Gold, D'Artagnan, that type
No,
of thing.
they were Spanish.
Were they Spanish?
I think-
Okay.
Yeah, they were. But I'm talking to in terms of like the bande dessinée, the comic books and the comic strips. Because don't forget, Tintin goes back to the 30s, 40s, I think.
Yeah.
Spur and Glue says Fox has a new name, Gargamel. Jerry, is it Gargamel?
Gargamel was the bad guy in Smurf.
Yeah, no, it's not your name though, is it?
No.
No, it's not mine.
Okay, just checking. B Cubed says a button that pressed. One more. It'll look like University Challenger on screen. I don't ask questions. I can't think of the guy's name either. Who was the
Bamba Gascoigne.
Bamba? That was it. Yeah.
Starts for 10. Come on, Oxford. Except that's not Bamba Gascoigne. That's what's his face?
Was it not Jeremy Paxton at one point?
Yeah, he ran it for years. He's done it for the last 10, 15 years, I think. And he's really good. That's where the "Come on, Oxford" comes from. He's trying
Every time I
to
think of
give the answer.
University Challenge, I think of the young ones. And that
Oh,
one
yeah.
episode of the young ones.
Scumbag College.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Love that episode.
Tommy
Adam.
says to Fox that he's making a cyber city.
Oh, cool.
And Kenneth says, it's funny how busy the stream gets when Fox is on. This is exactly it, you see. Fox turns up and everybody wants to come along and be with Fox. If Fox wasn't
I'm
here,
getting
it'd
a
just be
loud
me. And
scratching
it'd just
noise
be
in
me.
my ear. Is that just me or is it anybody else?
No, I can hear.
Like a in my ear.
Just
Yeah.
occasional crunching.
Yeah. I saw something, Adam, that you would like, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I saw the other day a gentleman that seems to make unusual instruments, and he made a digibass. He made a digibass, which is a didgeridoo bass guitar.
I'm all up for that. I'm all up for that. That's
Basically, a
like,
I'm sure
didgeridoo and
about
a bass
that.
guitar.
that
And he made.
like the most random stuff. Oh, I love it. I've got to see.
Yeah.
You've got to send me the picture. Send me the
I've just found
Outstanding.
it randomly. I don't know why it came up on my YouTube search, but just look up digibass. He also did
I'm going to do that.
it was a didgeridoo. It was a bass guitar with a didgeridoo built in, and another one was basically a didgeridoo with a bass guitar built in.
I
It was really
the
good.
engineering of that is beyond me, but I love the idea.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I've got a couple of 5 strings, like in the back here. I've got like 2 5 strings and a knackered 4 string, which I
Oh,
need
my
to get
audio's
fixed.
gone again.
But the sheer premise, the idea behind that. I mean, I've seen people make like Star Wars things like, oh, the Millennium Falcon toy. Oh, it's the Rebel base. Oh, oh, oh. That's all fine, but a didgeridoo bass is just like mind blowing. Like,
Unfortunately, from all of that, I have my headphone unplugged. Sorry, I couldn't hear any of that.
well done.
But
Like,
yeah. He makes them himself, and they sound fantastic. He's like, no. It's great.
Right, let's see if I can completely break it and share a screen as well.
Yes.
Because that might add an extra thing
I'm sure
to the
that'll
thing.
knock it right
Everything-
over.
That pushes all
Close
over
up
at the side there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 of us over there. Can
1, 2, 3,
hang
4,
about.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I can move people around on there as well. I don't know
Sesame
what
Street
order to put you
Posse.
in now, though. People are going to feel slighted if I put them at the bottom, aren't they?
I'm fine. I'm a bass player. You can put me at the bottom. It's fine. I'm a bass player. It's where my zone is. It's where my zone is.
There's a lot.
Thank
There's a
you.
lot of jokes there. There's a
Yeah,
lot of
too
jokes
many
there.
jokes, and we were in polite-ish company.
What? Where? What?
Right, I shall briefly go over to the side over here and have a look through the gallery of the pictures of the things that people have been putting up in the stuff and the things. I see some food there. I don't remember how far back I've got to go. What did we do? Does anyone remember what I did last week?
It
'Cause I
was
don't.
before the cake. It was before the cake. I can tell you that much.
There were. I remember seeing these. I think. Yeah, I saw the head,
Yeah, I
head
think-
thing. I saw that.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
That was the 20th of August. What date was it today?
I don't even know what date
It's the
it is.
27th. So that was that
today.
week.
I'm on day 4 of
27th,
9. Don't ask me what date it is.
Last week was the 20th.
So yeah, I think I'll go this way. I think we saw that because we liked the mini dior on that.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember the drilling of holes out and stuff on there.
Yes, I remember that one.
And the house in progress. Yep, I remember that. Summer and flowers and stuff. I remember that as well because, well, he told us about it. I don't remember that one. Storm surge apparently. Sub-assemblies for easy painting
It's a tower.
from Ian Thompson.
Yeah, tower battlefield.
Yeah. I think somebody is having some audio problems because I'm getting that real loud, scrapey, scratchy noise in my ear again.
I don't know. I mean, Jerry's eating things, but Jerry's always eating
it's
things,
like
so
a
that
kind
doesn't.
of noise. It's weird.
Well, let me mute me, and I'll see if that's.
That fixed it. Maybe. I don't know.
we'll keep going anyway. There we go. Ross is here. He can talk to us about stuff. Now you can see it even better picture.
No, no, it's back. Never mind.
It's
It's
the
not
red and
Jerry.
blue thing.
It wasn't me. Yeah,
wasn't
it
you.
worried me for a second.
I think it's just somebody's connection. I think it's a bit weird.
It might well be someone
Yeah.
not plugged in properly.
The little predator tank that
Oh.
I think Nat's actually got one as well to do. So I thought, well,
It'll come.
Oh, is that the same one that Nat's got?
yeah,
Cool.
just I've actually mixed a few bits from the predator from the other ones
Is that the
together.
Revell 7C U-boat behind it?
Yes, it is. It's the Premier.
Oh yeah, it's a good kit. Is it just the regular 7C? I mean, the 7C, not the one with the Winter Garden back thing.
No, it's got all the photo etch and everything to it. This one.
Yeah, it's a good kit. That I enjoy
Yeah.
making that, even though it's a Revell.
Yeah, it's coming along slow. I think I've put about 200 pieces of photo etch onto it already, and I'm still about halfway through.
Yeah, I mean, when I got mine, only mine. It didn't have the photo etch in it. It was before those days. So
I've got to ask why Eric says that Nat can remember last week's date but can't remember a wedding anniversary.
Oh God.
I won't. No, it's fine. There we have a side view. Looking good. Everyone likes to look at the back.
Sprue and Glue says it
Really
sounds
nice.
like someone is catching their microphone. I think it's actually someone's connection. I don't think it's actually a microphone. So it sounds like, but I think it's just somebody's got a shonky connection or something.
And
It's good, that.
unfortunately, the StreamYard doesn't give me any indication of, like Hangouts give you like sound bars and bouncy things,
Yeah,
so
you
you can
can't
tell
see who's it from.
where sounds are coming from, but I can't. So
It's not me. I muted. I tested.
Nobody's on wireless, are they?
Mm-mm.
Cessna, Barry's got a Cessna, different Cessna, Skymaster.
I like the
So
look of
that
that.
doesn't look like a Cessna to me, but obviously the Cessna 02A Skymaster is slightly different.
Yeah, Skymaster's for the hardcore professionals, not the plebes.
Well, I don't know. I mean, normal Cessna's only got one tail. That one needs two. That must be like
Yeah, it's 'cause
stabilizers. Must be
Yeah,
easier.
it's got more hardcore manoeuvres to do.
That's the instructions for it. That's where the decals go. See, it's easy.
You just know. I mean, I don't know that plane, but you just know that on the instrument panel, there's going to be fake wood panel. You just know it, don't you?
Oh yeah.
And if you
There's
peel
the
off, if you peel off the sticker that says Cessna, does it say Radio Shack underneath?
It
And
might do.
if you peel that off, does it say Archer?
Adam's in. He can talk about that.
Okay.
Oh.
Comes back and says
Yeah,
Dixon.
I'll let Fox have his moment. When
I need to apply that to all the science instruments on the front of my face. And in my mouth.
so I made this is for work. So they've been in and said, hey, don't want to do frozen cake sim. So I said, well, the area manager came in and said, well, I'm a pastry chef. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I'm a pastry chef. I didn't know
You've
that. I'm like,
obviously done it wrong because it's all dribbling down the outside. Should it not have finished at the top?
It's rib cake. That's what it is. So it's just like basic
You know-
sponge with brown sugar and then lots of Biscoff, buttercream, and dark chocolate around the outside.
Did you say buttercream?
Buttercream.
Oh, buttercream. You know what would make that take? You know what would take that to the next level?
Go on.
Chocolate fingers, stood up, pressed against where the stuff's dribbled down, pressed against that, so it's got like a fence around it. A friend of mine did that once.
That's
They put
something I'm
chocolate.
doing for Christmas. That's
It's like
what
a
I'm
mott
doing.
and Bailey made out. It's like a mott and Bailey made out of cake, basically.
My problem with this cake is the dribbly stuff down the edge. Because who would want that slice there when you could have that slice there?
I have no control over the drip. The drip is purely
That's an age thing.
the
That is.
physics. That is purely the physics of the drip. That is
When a man gets to a certain age, the dribble and the drip, it's just there's nothing you can do. It is the order of things.
Oh, look, Nat's going red again.
That's why men need
Oh,
more
keep it
underwear
quiet.
as they get older.
Oh, look, that's the one just been wrapped up and sent to me. That's obviously just before it got put in Tupperware and posted.
this sold out so quickly. I when I was in work when I did it, I put it out about 3:30. By the time I left at 4 o'clock, half of it was gone.
That's because I wasn't there. There'd be none of it left when I was there.
Well, when we go to the Goblin, I will make one just for your
No,
motherfucker.
I think you've accidentally said 1 when you meant 7.
Yeah.
Well, you can't just have
Yeah.
one because we've got to do the sky. We've got to do the Skyrim sweet rolls. the
Oh, yes.
scone. So there's a whole thing behind
Okay,
this.
yeah, I'll let you off then. All right.
Oh, the other thing I thought of today as well, because I remember about your cake and sweet rolls, is somebody's done a mod for Skyrim where you can put the jelly beans from Fall Guys in Skyrim, but one of them's running around with a sweet roll on his head as a hat.
Amazing.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
Is it? I don't want to know.
nobody knows. Everybody's like, "What's Fall Guys? What?"
That cake. I didn't even get to taste it. I didn't even
You
get to
didn't?
have a slice. No,
It looks like you tasted it there.
That's a crime.
I just make it and then feed it out to everyone. Yeah.
Here we have Steve. I don't know what that was, or should have been, or used to be, or something else. But
Yeah, that
I'm going.
looks kit
That is-
bash to me.
I think it's the cockpit from the Canis Rex Imperial Knight and some bits from some armigers. I think because that's the only Imperial Knight cockpit I can think of.
Well, and that it could be any one of the knights and that. But is that not a dreadnought back on it?
Yeah, it could be, but the
Or-
pauldrons.
or
Are,
Land Raider.
I think
No,
the pauldrons are from the armiger.
That might be the exhaust stack.
But the Canis Rex is the only knight with a cockpit, so
all right.
unless it's from a flying vehicle.
It's got legs, or it will have legs, or it used to have legs. I'm not entirely certain.
That's pretty good kit bash, isn't it? If he's bashing it to look like an actual proper Games Workshop.
It's got arms
type
now
thing.
as well.
Yeah.
Or did it have arms? Should it have arms?
That's the arms from the Grey Knight mech he got the other week.
I like the
Oh,
extra
the
bracing
silly
coming
baby
up.
walker thing, mech.
Yeah.
Steve does say it's the Dread Knight with Canis Rex and armiger bits.
Oh, got it right. I just by that photograph. Thank you very much. I am. Thank you very much. Just bow before me. You know it's correct.
I don't know. I wasn't listening.
I always get that.
It's got arms and legs and a big baby carry thing in the front.
Yeah,
You
does that not
know.
remind
It's like
everyone?
he's wearing his backpack the wrong way around, doesn't it?
It looks like the mech they got in the Matrix.
I was thinking the same thing. Or Avatar.
You know what that big cockpit sticking out the front makes it look like? It looks like a Jadoon. It looks like a Jadoon.
I think he's put a cover over it.
Yeah, it looks like a Jadoon, man. It's great. It's like
Yeah,
Jadoon.
yeah.
Oh, has he got a little face on it? His little eyes look like...
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting Avatar vibes from it, though. I must
It's like
admit.
a mech of Billy Bass.
Billy Bass. I can't not see that there. That's like when I saw. That's like when I saw
All that work that went into that, and then you had some idiots on the stream just totally ruin it.
No, we'll appreciate that. It's like as soon as the moment I saw Bulbasaur in the front armor on the Cesabe, I couldn't never not see it.
Mm. My new van, just on the sides, it just has a meh face.
Oh, what? Their face.
Yeah, MEH, just meh. It's got a face on it, absolutely, but it's very...
Ian's put his bits together, so similar sort of things. Strangely enough, it looks very similar, but smaller. I don't know.
That's the tower.
Oh, a lot of action pose. That's quite impressive.
Yeah, I like that. I've always said if you when I first started buying Gunpla, Warhammer stuff, my local store manager was like, "Oh, you like Gunpla? Then you'll like Tau. Buy all these." I built one of them, a few of them in my time.
Steve says he's got himself a little present. It, of course, will not look like this when it's done. It's being Steve. Plans for the tracks on another build, so he bought that for the tracks for something else.
Yeah, we know what that came out like now.
Yeah,
It
the great shape of that body is going to have so much use for other stuff.
It's not that one though, is it? That's different to that.
No, that is.
Oh, that is that. Yeah.
It's a tardigrade tank, as I'm calling it.
Yeah, it looks a little bit different.
Little stubby legs. It's tardigrade tank. See what I mean? It's like a little tardigrade with little stubby legs.
Yeah.
It's not really. It's a hover tank, but
so cute.
So I decided I told him he should call it the Vasabir.
We have a Vincent joining us as well. He squeezes in down the bottom there.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello, good evening. We'll still go through. Oh, there we go. Adam's back. Is that finished now?
Yeah, that is done. I did spend a lot of time getting the base right, and thanks to Jerry, I actually put some little leaves on the ground and bits of wet corn, right? Not blood for the blood because it looks like it's muddy, bloody ground and stuff, and bits and pieces. I wanted to make it look like he'd been chasing someone through the mud and the rain, so I could try to make him a bit muddy and a bit of weathering. Don't know if I've accomplished it, but I quite like it.
Cool. That's the
I
main
think-
thing.
That's the important thing with all of these.
Yeah.
It's whatever you want to do.
I think the severed head
So-
looks particularly grim and kind of
Grim.
yeah.
so that's
I'm
his own
quite happy with
head
it.
that he's carrying
And
around.
you got some ink for the lightning
Yes.
frost breath thing.
Finally got some ink to finish that bloody thing off.
Yeah,
And now it's done.
that
Finished.
lightning
Out the
looks
way.
good.
Thank you for Jerry for giving me the idea of doing an edge highlight in white along it as well.
Yeah, that
I
really
would-
brings it out. I like that.
Stop blaming me for things.
I'm blaming you for all the good things.
And the bad thing that might be.
You're just
Steve found the shell of a very broken Nerf gun, and I'm of course thinking spaceship. It needs engines and could be something like a Sulaco or a Homeworld or Halo ship. I'm expecting a delivery of Breeble soon, so I'll hold off until they arrive before I begin the Stevification process.
Did you just totally mispronounce the ship from Aliens?
Don't know.
I said Sulaco.
Oh, the Sulaco, yeah. I was thinking it also looks a bit like the Roger Young from Starship Troopers.
Yeah, I got a real Pillar of Autumn type vibe from it. Or UNSC capital ship.
Philip Prime has been redoing an old Ferrari from Magnum PI that he painted and built as a kid. He's been sort of ripping it apart and re-improving it.
Yeah, the tune's in my head now, thanks. There again, it's not a bad tune.
So yeah, doing all the individual bits and pieces.
Is there 408 Quattro Valvoli?
Dashboard,
I'm not sure which one it is.
seats. Is that the inside of the doors?
Testarossa.
And then we come back to Steve. He's obviously had his delivery. Put some bits on it. I don't know. They're from Warhammer on the side, aren't they? They're some sort of doors.
Yeah, they're Land Raider or Rhino doors.
Looks like a bridge up top.
Not sure what those are.
Coming along.
It's a bit small. I can't quite tell the details there.
I have no idea, but
Looks mint.
oh, it's
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
very good. But it's just I can't ever recognise any of the bits unless it's something from one things that I built. So
All I know is if I
very
went round to Steve's house one day, I'd be like, right, set me up a spare room because I'm staying here for 8 months while I paint all the stuff in your cabinet that you haven't painted yet. There'll be
I think he's there for more than 8 months.
hundreds of primed models in his cabinet, but I'm painting that and that and that.
Sounds like a wonderful partnership.
You
Yeah,
make it, I'll
I'm
paint
thinking
it.
Halo, Pillar of Autumn type.
Yeah, it's got that real Halo capital chip look to it.
Mm.
That looks mint.
That's me. That's what I did yesterday. Star Trek. Or let's see. Look, the Enterprise looks a bit more like the Enterprise when it's not falling apart.
Yeah.
I can see Deanna's been at the helm again then.
People are now complaining. Yeah, people are now complaining about the noise and are offering suggestions.
Yeah, I think it's someone's actual connection.
Right. Mute in turn, and then we'll find out who it is.
Okay, I'll mute myself.
Probably
Hang on.
gonna be me.
I can't tell. I can hear the very occasional
heard it.
glitches, but not anything that I'm worried about, as it were. So
So it's not a fox.
it's not Fox. He can come
I've
back.
already been muted, so it's not me.
Mate,
I'll go next.
Who should we try next? I've got Dan's next on my list. Shall I? You want to mute
Hi,
yourself, or shall I mute you, Dan?
He's
Just
muted.
briefly.
I think he's
would
muted.
it be not faster to mute everybody and then bring them all in one by one?
Oh, that could work.
Yep.
But then I don't know who's there. But so
Yeah.
Well, no, if you mute,
I know who's
everybody-
there, but I don't know. I can't tell when there's noises and stuff. So
Well, no, we can. Oh, if I'll do a thumbs up when the noise happens, if you want.
Okay, let me. I'll remove Dan and Adam, and Ross and Vincent as well, because he's only just turned. No, it wasn't there when Vincent.
It wasn't
was before
Vincent.
Vincent came in, so I'll leave him.
And
Is
it
it
was
still
after
there?
that.
How about the noises? Can anybody still hear it?
No.
No.
So we know it's one of them.
Dun, 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 dun.
Da, da, da. Who is it?
However annoying people in chat think it is, imagine it on an earpiece. It's even worse.
Let me
Yeah.
bring back Ross. And is there any noises now? No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, what? Yes, there's noises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. Let me mute Ross again, and unmute the other two. Hang about. I'm bringing everybody back in, but Ross. Yeah, I know that, but so is everybody okay now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
Ross.
I think-
hearing anything.
This connection.
So I think with a process of elimination,
Eliminazione.
I've just brought Ross back in, and it made a clicky noise. I
Yeah.
heard that.
Mhm.
Have you
Yeah.
got, like,
So it would
a
appear
robot-
that you're making noises.
Have I? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you got like a ropey broadband connection? You're not on Wi-Fi, are you?
yeah.
Oh, there you go then.
That might well be it then.
That'll be your problem right there.
Yeah.
Could be. Well, if that's the case, then I don't want to ruin your stream, so I'll pop off.
Well, you're welcome to stay, but if you want to mute yourself until you've got something to say, maybe, or you're welcome to go if you like. But
Yeah.
I'll carry on watching. I'll enjoy watching.
okay.
All right. So I'll see you
All
all later anyway.
Thanks for coming in. We'll see you another time.
No worries.
Bye, Ross.
All right.
Bye.
See you later.
And we'll see if it comes back. So yes, that was my building last night. The origami Star Trek. I shall be doing some more of that. Probably not for a couple of weeks, but I'll come back and build some different ships. There's a Defiant in there, Fox.
Do you have to provide your own paper?
Eh?
Do you have to provide your own paper?
Yes, you have to provide your own paper.
What do you have to pay for?
I found some paper. And
What did you
I
pay
did
for?
it.
Did you pay for the instructions how to do it?
But I know you didn't watch last night. But I did a thing with the Mobius strip. You've got to watch at the end of last night's stream.
Did you draw a line round and
I drew a line round it and then I cut it in half.
And did it make your brain go ah?
No, but you have to see what happens when you cut it in half. Because I know you're not going to do it. So you can watch it.
I might do it. Well, I've probably got how to make the Mobius strip now.
Tim Young won't be able to make the stream this week, but the latest stage of his French Navy Corsairs, taken straight from the Korean War to the French Indochina, Vietnam, thrown straight into combat based on photos. They have heavy weathering, inconsistent application of decals, which have been spliced together and improvised, as no one makes a decal set for this scheme.
Sacré bleu plume de bâton.
And
Sorry, it's so shame.
Paul would be impressed with the cutting mat as well.
Le singe est sur le arbre.
I thought it was supposed to be a map.
Back
Very
to
nice
Steve.
display.
He's put more things on it because
Yeah,
obviously he doesn't know
it's
where to
Cardigan
stop.
tank.
It's got little toes on the front now.
It's the Wasserbier. Yeah.
It reminds me of the
Uh,
Ghost in the Shell tanks a little bit.
Tom's asking where's my Star Trek origami is from. It's a book that I had 20 years ago. Watch my stream from yesterday. It's all about it. I was building them live on air yesterday, so go and have a look at that. Right, that's that. We must be getting near the end of today's. Yes, this was posted 14 hours ago, so this is. So Steve's been adding extra bits to the undersides and everything of his
Who's be showing the undersides? What? Oh, yes. Very nice.
Sankey thing.
Yeah.
Looks like a paint palette, little sort of paint rack palette underneath.
Yeah, that's going to be painted as well, I should think.
That looks mint.
Yeah.
I need to. Oh.
Oh.
I don't know what-
Edward's put some pictures of pizza, but with Pepsi can for scale, obviously.
I don't approve of the one on the left with the pepperoni nonsense, but the one on the right looks fantastic.
I'd happily eat
I'm
both
good
of them.
with either one.
Unless the one on the right is cheese and tomato only, in which case I don't approve of either. I'll
It's
still eat
got definitely square little things on it. That's probably not tomato. That might be bacon.
Yeah, because you can only use beef and anchovies and bacon and mushrooms and pepper and onion and beef.
Edward was here. He might still be here and might let us know.
Oh yes.
Oh, there you go.
Chronoman says he thinks I sounded better with the mute thing.
It's definitely bacon.
Is it like bacon and onions or
Yeah,
something?
looks
It
like
looks
a
like some
lasagna.
sort of barbecue sauce as well, rather than plain tomato as well.
Uh-huh.
I'd definitely put that in my face all in one go.
Lost me at the
That
end.
does look nice.
Bacon, yes.
B-Cube's unhappy now. He says, "Damn you, pizza, for taking the focus off my work." Yeah, we've all forgotten about your work now, Steve. It's all about the pizza now.
Yes, what were we looking at? I've forgotten.
That's Edward's also put up a picture that's not pizza.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
It's a whatchamacallit, I can't remember what it's called. It's a
Snake eye reconnaissance type sea pig.
That's the one. Sea pig. That's the word I was looking for. Sea pig.
I knew that. I didn't read that at all. I knew that from looking and remembering stuff.
Have you noticed how
Uh-huh.
if you add the word sea to something or call it the something of the sea, it makes it sound a million times better? Like sea pig, sea banana, sea table. It just sounds better. It just makes
Sea
it sound
cake.
awesome. Sea
Well,
cake.
sea
oh,
cake.
yeah.
Edward is still here. It
Oh,
says
wow.
bacon and onion.
That's
There we go.
correct. I don't approve of the one with the pepperoni nonsense, but the other one's
Love
fantastic.
that weathering.
That's a bit cleaner.
Whoa.
He's put a few of his Gundams up here, so
Oh, is that it's a quad blah 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 with? Is it just? Or is it a hodgepodge together? Isn't it?
Those are
Yeah.
some 80s
That's
shoulder
usually-
pads.
He's got
there
big
from-
hands.
I was about
isn't
to say that.
There's a few.
No,
There's a few cubely bits on there, but as I call it, the quad blah 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 blah.
Yeah, the shorts.
yeah, that is a Cubile.
Quad blah 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 blah.
He says it's a quibbly.
Quad blah 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 blah. So baby selves me.
Shoulder pads are so big you
That-
can't
that's
see the
not- that's
body
different.
from the side.
Yeah.
That is
That's
the
an
Wow.
ashtray.
That's beautiful.
That's an ashtray. And it's,
That's
I
the
just
red
said
ashtray thing, isn't it?
I
Yeah,
did the ashtray, didn't I?
yeah, the Astra red frame.
Yeah.
I've considered getting one of those.
I thought about getting the perfect grade, then I thought, how am I going to paint this now?
Yeah, I almost got the perfect grade once when I went through Singapore airport and decided better of it at the time.
Yeah, I mean, at the time, I had no idea how I would mask and paint the frame and not have all the paint fall off every time it was posed. But I think now, looking back at it now, in my glue it into a pose and just paint it mode, I'd be absolutely fine now.
My only issue with it was I already had like 2 perfect grades in my luggage at the time and couldn't really justify it.
I don't understand. What was the issue?
Space.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
understand. What was
halfway
the
through
issue?
my holiday and I couldn't get rid of my clothes yet. That after I left Hong Kong, I basically dumped all the clothes out the suitcase and just filled it with Gundams and models.
This is correct. What was the issue?
That is the proper behavior. This is the way.
It was only until I got to the airport that I found out that we could have actually got another suitcase.
That's a meaty
Oh. More
I
model
was-
kits.
wow.
Immensely annoyed at that.
That's not the standard perfect grade. That's some
Yeah,
add-on pack.
I'm not sure.
I do feel the correct way to pose the ashtray is like doing that kind of ninja crouch with one arm behind each side, like he's doing a Naruto run with the sword blades out.
Yeah.
You have to pounce with his blades out.
I don't know what that means. Oh look, one of Fox's favourite characters.
I like the Clone Wars animated series, so it works for me.
I have that model. Yeah, it's a really good one.
I have the Lego version of it, which is actually quite good as well.
Yeah, he does lend himself quite well to Lego, I think.
It's one of the few big Lego figures that actually work quite well.
Yeah,
Apart
because
from the
a lot
other
of the time
robot.
the joints don't look right, the elbows and things. But
Yeah.
on him, you can get away with it, can't you?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
as
got such a
an aficionado of the animated series, I have no problem.
Yeah.
It's the movies.
yeah. He was great in the animated. He was
Oh yeah.
worthless in the movies. But
Oh, yeah.
With the exception of the
Okay.
sort of really bad cartoon episode, he was a bit pants in that one.
Which
Retro Rabbit says, I'm planning on securing a half-size shipping container for my eventual trip to Japan.
you probably don't
Good
want half
thinking.
Yeah, why bother half-size? You might as well just go big.
I'd just say the entire shit. Just get the whole container shit.
This is the, I don't know, Kotobuka Hexa Gear Blockbuster. That's been
Kotobukiya.
MAK'd up,
Here.
hand-painted, Mr. Colour Lacquer.
That's really cool.
Fair enough.
That's a
Here is the
fascinating
manufacturer.
design.
So it's very shiny.
It is. It's awesome. It's like a speeder bike with a bubble.
Yeah. And bug
It
legs.
looks like a speeder bike at the front as well.
Did I not just say that with words from my face? Just literally.
I wasn't listening.
Yes.
Why would I listen to things that you say?
Like that. How you doing?
I'm reading things. I can't be listening and reading things.
Oh, put the weather on that. Ooh.
He's not a woman. He can't multitask.
I'm not a woman. I can't motor.
That
Wait a
was-
minute.
Before anyone starts, that was a compliment to women. That
Well,
was
I
that's
was
the
actually
same
thinking
thing.
the
Oh,
same
that's what
thing,
it's
but I
supposed to
thought
look
I'm not
like.
going
Okay.
there.
Yes, he's made it a little bit different to the stock version.
Looks like a speeder bike.
That does
Also
look
looks like a
speed
Jedi.
bike, doesn't it?
Yeah, that looks like a
Starfire.
racing version.
Either that or it's very exciting.
Look, I don't want to mention anything, but look.
I don't mind the new ones. They're still pants, but they're not as pants as the old ones.
Oh,
That
is this
is
one
what
of
that
the
says. Look,
newer?
That is one of the new ones, but it's converted.
I can't read that,
Okay.
Chris, because it's far too tiny.
Yeah,
on the
it's-
screen. What am I
It,
looking
it
at?
might have a name up there that's not Jerry. Well, it's got Jerry, but it's also got another name.
Oh yeah, Bob. Bob D. Jerryson, Bob.
I forgot about that.
Bob.
Yeah, don't put that on screen, Chris.
I won't put that on screen. No, it's fine. I'll hide that. I'll pixelate it. I don't know what that was.
Oh.
It's some sort of bike thing, isn't it?
That is
But-
the new
so-
Space Marine bikes, but I've converted the front end and added a sword mount for them.
Oh, I remember you talking about this last week or the
Okay.
last time. You
bit more
remade
to
a
that.
front wheel or something.
Yeah, had to rebuild the front wheel because they basically did the molding with a quarter of it missed off. So that was fun. Not. And then cut off the front fairings because it actually looked a little bit meaner and outriderish like this compared to the old,
Yeah.
the other method.
I mean,
Much
the
more
old
off-road
bikes,
capable.
I still say I'm not 100% sold on these new bikes, but they look a billion times better than the old ones, which is garbage.
Yeah, but the thing is, you got to remember when the old bikes came out, it was a big thing because we hadn't had bikes in Warhammer since like the old hover bikes from Road Trader. So when they came out, it was amazing. Then to come back to the hobby 15 years later, whatever it is, partially thanks to you, I might add, and then realize there's still a thing. It's like, really?
When they first came out, they go, "Oh wow, look at these bikes!" And I built one. Oh, that was terrible.
I don't know.
Pretty much.
Mayhem's saying that Chris is leading on the Collins School of Names. Yeah, as long as they haven't got an H in them, I'm all right. That's fine. Athel's here, saying evening all. Mayhem's saying he's a Neil,
No.
and for some reason Sprunglu says he's a poo.
I know, that's nice, isn't it?
It's not very
Not
pleasant.
very nice.
There's no need for that.
That's a bit harsh.
Eric says that me listening to Fox ended badly for me last time. I don't remember. Did it? I've got no idea. My memory of things is, very fleeting.
It's like a speeder bike.
There we have Alex with his very nicely shaded, object source lighting type.
That is
I just,
bloody
it's
lovely.
just, it
Alex
just,
has basically, in what, 3 years, Alex has gone from not knowing which end of a paintbrush is which to painting better than all of
it
them.
really is. It's sickening, isn't it?
And it's just disgusting. It's terrible. I hate him completely. I don't really love the face. He's awesome. He's like a sponge of knowledge.
Okay.
Fox was
again.
being so sickened by it that he's disappeared
Yeah.
mid-sentence and popped back in. There we go. Let's
just
have
blew
him
up,
back in. And we welcome
I'm
Foxicles.
pretty sure that's your fault, Chris. It wouldn't do
How
my
can it
fault.
be my fault? Everybody else stays here. It's just you that drops out. So
Because
obviously it's my
the chat
fault.
doesn't
Yeah.
fall over. Thank you very much. Chat's fine. I still got my chat going. Porn's still streaming in the background. So
That'll be what's going wrong then. That'll be what you're dropping out.
I'm not sure what this guy's doing.
Looking.
It doesn't look comfortable.
He's looking down.
Is he a biker of some sort, perhaps?
It
That's
might
very-
be,
I was
gonna say,
or he
it looks
might
like
just
a
be
rider,
just
doesn't
about
he?
to go to the toilet. I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
Yeah, it looks like he's
Um,
supposed to be atop.
I don't know what that is either.
you know what that makes me think. You know the first thing that comes to mind when I say that. It reminds me of a slig from Oddworld, from Abe's Odyssey.
Oh,
Yes.
Remember the little sligs,
Yeah.
little shotgun dudes with the tentacly face? Get them! I used to love sligs.
Follow me. This
Get
way.
'em. Hi, I'm Abe.
Follow me.
So yeah,
Is that not
absolutely
the
amazing
pilot for
stuff.
Kenneth
They
Rex?
were made from the Darkened Molds.
I don't know what that
The
means.
Lufatagan.
Such a
And
good
that's
game.
the end of them.
Such a
That's
good
the
game.
end of this week's looking at the stuff time. I shall stop screen sharing. Oh, I don't know about that view.
Hang on, audio issues again.
I'm not sure about that one. We'll go with that one. That's probably a better view.
Mhm.
Right, everyone's saying that it's Fox's fault.
Hang on.
Fox
Sorting my
forgot to
headphones out again.
wind
One
up his
sec,
router. Eric
Yeah.
says it's my fault because it's always my fault. But Mayhem says you need to feed the hamster. That sounds about right. Sprue and Glue says, where did my pics go? Did you put them in a folder? Let me have a look. Because when I go through the things as a thing, it goes through the photos. But if you put them in as a link to something else, then they won't appear in there. Let me have a quick look and see what I can find. Somewhere around here, there is a button that says media or albums. Not that. That's not there. Let's just go to the whole thing.
Go to the hole.
Can't find it. Where's the actual thing about the group? Is it
On the
just
group
there?
page.
Yeah, I thought there was a group page, but it seems to be not letting me look at the actual group page for some reason. I think it's Fox's fault.
That's fine, Fox.
I've done nothing. I'm fixing my headphones.
That's that.
Yeah,
Right.
I am
What I shall
still
do,
indeed
I
broken.
shall share my screen again, and we'll go back to just the whole thing, like that, and we'll just go from the top and have a look down and see what we can see. So yeah, Alex's things that we just looked at because he put me in his pictures. Scott's got a link to his new video diorama, which is very good.
Yeah.
That's my post for this going up there. That's Edward's pictures of that. That's Edward's pictures of that. That's Edward's pictures of that. Edward's pictures of that. And Edward's pictures of that. And Edward's pictures of that. My pictures. Steve's pictures. Tim's pictures. Steve's pictures. Colin's link to his Thunder Buddies build. 2 days ago,
Okay.
David seemed to put them in.
Yeah, we didn't see that.
Why has that not come up as
Stormtroopers.
pictures then? Is that? Oh, because it's a post that you've sort of shared from there. That's why. There we go. I
flicked
can
me
go
end.
into it from
I
here.
flicked me
like
end,
that.
and now I can hear you all properly.
And you haven't been able to up until now yet,
Not for the last 5 minutes. No, I've been fiddling with my
Oh.
headphone again. My earphone.
since you dropped out.
No. Just a few minutes after.
So,
Yes, here we go. This is David's pictures of stormtroopers.
Star Wars Legion.
I don't know what are these, some sort of grenade launcher or something.
yeah, those are rocket launchers for.
Why would they need rocket launchers when they've got weapons that fire bolts of heated plasma?
Because they
they're
don't do
exploded
squat
rockets.
against ship
It's
armor.
because you can't hit anything. That's why.
This
Yeah,
one's
they
obviously the
can't
opposite
hit
because he's pointing.
They need area
Well, here-
weapons.
Here's the issue I have, right? When Kenobi says way too accurate or whatever in the Star Wars movie, and he's talking about stormtroopers, how can they be accurate? It's balls.
He was thinking of clones, which were much better shots.
Yeah, clones with the bee's knees. Conscripts with.
Yeah.
Gosh.
The people that they recruit for stormtroopers, no, they're nowhere near as qualified.
I'm sure there's some joke about a stormtrooper in a red shirt.
Yeah.
That links in with
Well,
bad
one's
aim
red
and
and one's white. It's easy.
Yeah, the
I can't remember the joke.
you know
though.
the probably all
We've
wear
got
red shirts
Nat's
under the armor.
video for the Cross Stitch Part 2. Link to Philip's open house last night, so 2 nights ago, so you can't use that link anymore. Well, you can watch it, but you can't join in. Steve's link for the crash. Philip's links for that. Yeah, so yes, always have a look through the page. I say, if you want me to go through the pictures like I do every week, just post them up as pictures rather than linking through to another page or your personal page or anything with the pictures on it, because they don't get picked up as being media unless they're actually just posted that time as pictures. So yeah, apologies for not including them, but you know, it wasn't that I didn't include them, it's that it didn't include them. So yeah. Mayhem saying Adam looks like he's ready to zonk. That's his normal look. That's
Yeah, it is. But I am on day 4 of 9 at the moment.
Wow.
So this week I'm
yes,
averaging
Bruno says I hate
nearly
Facebook.
50 hours.
Wait, day 4 of 9. What kind of weird ass weeks do you?
Yeah.
Well,
That's not how
Oh,
weeks
Our
work.
schedule.
At the moment, it's just all going into one. I had one day off this week, and now it's just rolling and rolling and rolling. I haven't got a day off
To
till
catering,
Wednesday
where we
now.
have 32 days a week.
Well, it's not normally that bad because of this stupid government offer, which I was being very angry and raging and sweary about last night on your stream, Fox. It's
You
a
were,
bunch
yes.
of
Spitz says Stormtrooper shoots a red shirt, misses, red shirt dies anyway. That sounds about
Oh,
right.
that's the one, yeah. That's the one.
I like that. Yep, that makes perfect sense.
Yep.
Yeah, they did a great gag of that on the on Galaxy Quest, didn't they?
Oh, with the guy saying he's going to die because
Vince has been really quiet, says Mayhem. Yeah, Vince is normally quite quiet when he comes in, but he's still there. Look, you can see him. He's also sitting a long way away from his microphone.
Yes, he always sits along with his microphone and he's really quiet.
Yeah, I do sit way too far from
It's like, how long have you been doing this live streaming nonsense and you still sit too far from your microphone? We're going to beat it into you at some point.
Move the boom mic any closer, to be honest.
Yes, you need to just rebuild the entire building around you. That's what it is.
Right, we're approaching the end times again. So not the end of all times, obviously, just the end of this stream.
That's already
I'm
been
sure about
like,
this because
you know,
of the things. And
If I
stuff
do
and the
predict
things.
the end of the world
This
accidentally,
year in
then I'll still
general.
take credit for it, obviously.
If there's an end times, this year is probably the candidate year, isn't it? Basically,
It pretty
Yes.
much is, isn't it?
it is the darkest timeline.
all I know is I can smell toothpaste, and I don't know why. I literally can smell toothpaste. I don't know why.
Better than toast?
I don't know why. I can.
So,
Hey,
has anyone got any last thoughts? Not last words, but you know, I'm just.
It's the end of the
Last
world.
was, I told you I was sick.
Anybody left a question before we-
The money's in the up. Oh.
Any
Delete my
closing
browser
words, I should
history.
say, really, shouldn't I?
I don't know.
This is a lot of fun. I'm glad I popped in.
We're glad to have you as well.
Yep.
The
Every
token
month, at
American.
the last Thursday of the month, I do throw the doors open to everybody. So you're more than welcome to come back next time, or someone else might want to come in as well, and more people. If you do come in, do make sure your camera and your mic are working properly though, because
And remember, pants are always optional.
absolutely. Well, depending on camera view.
But
Yeah.
there is that to consider.
Yeah, I mean, Fox's camera view. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, he could.
it could be clothing optional. We don't really know.
There's clothing. I've got my Craftsman shirt on.
No,
We
don't
can't
need
tell
thought. We do not need that
I
thought.
do have my Craftsman shirt on.
I was just checking for reflections, but I don't really want to.
You don't want to do that.
Oh
Please
no!
don't open that can of worms, Chris, please.
Right. So yes, in the order that you're on the screen, I shall bring you up full screen, and you can have your closing moments. So Fox, because he dropped out, is the last one on the screen there. So
Yay! Thank you for watching, everyone. Take care. Drive safely. May your God go. I don't know.
You probably don't have to drive.
I kind of went all Dave Allen there, didn't I? Yeah, take care. Wear a damn mask. Wash your damn hands. Don't eat the yellow snow. Bye.
Right, now, as ever, when I do remove you from the stream, you're still sitting in the back room. And why am I only on my own over here? I'm not. There's other people here as well. Look, there's all these people still here. You can obviously, once I remove you from the stream, you can go if you want to, or you can hang around. We often chat for a few minutes afterwards anyway, so if you want to hang around when we go off air, feel free. Next one up, we have... that's probably why it went for single screen, because I made it go single screen like that. For Vincent, any closing comments?
Not in particular, no. I'll try to join earlier next time.
You can try, yeah. You're always welcome. So thanks for coming in anyway. We'll see you again another time.
Yeah, catch you later.
See, then it's back to me again, and I have to click another button. I've got to find a better way of doing this. Maybe that one. Which, if I do that button there, there we go. And then I can bring in the next one down, which is... There we go. That might work. We have the Broken Raging Modeler, who's slowly repairing himself and getting better.
Totally. Please insert witty comment and lifetime remark here, please. I'm too tired and too stupid to think of one. I told you I was sick.
Right, so thank you for coming along.
Bye, dude.
We'll see you again another time.
Bye.
Bye.
Toodles.
See ya.
What happens when I click that button then?
Me?
Oh, there we go. It brings up another one. Not in the order that I was going to use, but we'll go with it.
Oh, we'll go with it. All you have to remember is this one great final word.
Yep, that was it. Then we have Dan. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank you for opening us up. This was a lot of fun.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And then it did put Nat in. I thought it was going to be me again, but yeah. Thanks for coming along, Nat. See you again another
Thanks very
time.
much again. Yes, thank you very much. Night, everyone.
And then there was me, and it is just me. There's no little pictures on the side, so it's just me. So yes, thank you all for coming along and joining. Thank you especially for the people that actually came on camera and joined, because otherwise it's just me, and you get enough of that. So thank you all. Thank you for watching, because otherwise it's just us hanging around and chatting, which fun though it is. It's more fun to have the interaction with the chat as well. Of course, it's Thursday today. I had to think about that. I'm still unsure what's happening on Sunday, if it's my turn or Ted's turn, or if Ted's got his internet back. I haven't heard from him for a few days. So keep an eye on my channel, Ted's channel, to find out what's happening Sunday evening. One of us will be about, no doubt. I've got a feeling it might be my turn, but we'll talk it about amongst ourselves and find out. Obviously Sunday, everyone else is streaming all day as well, so you know all the streams that you watch throughout the week and stuff and things. So thank you all. Good night all. I shall click on the button to make it all go away, and I shall see you all hopefully at the same time next week, but that won't be with everybody. It'll just be with select few, my patrons and the gang, hopefully. But I'll see you probably Sunday. If not, no e-models on Monday because it's a bank holiday. I'll try and do a game stream at some point during the week, so that'll be over on the Team Inept channel. So keep an eye on that if that's your sort of thing. And I shall see you soon. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Bye-bye.